I remember asking the doctor specifically, what are my chances of ever holding my baby? We knew that this was going to turn everyone's world upside down. We had several miscarriages early on and then had a daughter with Down syndrome. And so we were doing early genetic testing and went in for the 12-week ultrasound, and they found a cystic hygroma. They said that a small one can be normal, but his was far too large to be considered normal. Once we had that diagnosis, we were told that he was kind of on mommy bypass. So as long as he was in utero, he was given what he needed to continue to grow and survive there. But it would be after birth that would be a big fight for him.
Once Wyatt was born, we found out that hypoplastic left heart led to his heart being so weak that he was put on a heart transplant list. And we had a lot of doctors at the UI Stead Family Children's Hospital go to bat for little Wyatt.
While waiting for transplant, he did suffer a massive stroke. There was a blood clot that traveled the wrong way. They showed us the MRI of his brain, and a whole quarter of his brain was now gone and cloudy. We didn't know if it would impact his ability to speak and walk or talk or eat.
But the doctors did a very good job at explaining to us that, kiddos that young, that they're resilient, that he has a chance to, hopefully keep working, keep fighting.
While waiting for transplant, he was not doing good. After doing further testing, they found that that hole in his heart, that PDA, was indeed closing. And if it did close, he would die. One of the pediatric cardiologists came in and he said there is a study that shows that it is possible to use a specific medication. It might open it up. And he said this is the best chance we have right now. And that medication saved his life. It was a miracle. It was a rare Saturday where someone was with our girls and we were both in Wyatt's room with him. And I remember the nurse coming down the hallway and she's like, "Monica, the doctor's on the phone for you." And at that minute, Jeremy and I both looked at each other like, is this it?
Found out that yes, there was a heart available. We jumped for joy. It was the greatest feeling you ever have, that, all right, he's got a chance. He's got a chance.
And then we were hoping and praying that Wyatt's body was still strong enough to withstand the surgery. We all waited for updates, and it was another 12 hours until he came back to us. When we sent him away, he was very blue and discolored. His oxygen was low.
When we finally got to see Wyatt come back out of those surgical doors, we literally found that he was pink. Everybody was smiling, and after the fact, we found out that Wyatt's new heart was an absolute perfect fit. Wyatt is an absolute miracle. Wyatt's somebody that you look up to, and when you're having a bad day and think about all the things that are going wrong with you, and you look at Wyatt and everything that Wyatt's overcome.
Wyatt continues to get up and dance and play. He will randomly just come up and give me a hug and say, "I love you, Mom." And it's the best thing.
We're going to celebrate the milestones. We're going to make memories.
I am excited to reign at the hospital. So keep fighting and never give up.
If it weren't for the staff and the nurses and the incredible knowledge of the team of doctors here at the U of I Stead Family Children's Hospital, we would be in a completely different place right now in our lives. Thank you for loving him like your own. Thank you for fighting for him. And thank you for giving him life.